Ever pondered upon the enigma that our universe is? Let's embark on a fascinating journey into the cosmic stew that encompasses our existence. Have you ever maneuvered through a bustling city during peak hours, searching for a parking that's quite akin to a photon's arduous journey to exit a star? A typical day, it takes around 100,000 years for a photon to break free from the core of a star. Talk about a celestial gridlock. And while we're on the topic of gridlocks, have you ever stopped to count the number of cars in the world? Now juxtapose that with the number of stars in the observable universe. If each grain of sand on Earth were to symbolize a star, we'd still be falling short by several sandy beaches. And let's not even venture into the staggering improbability of your existence. Odds are slimmer than 2 million monkeys randomly typing out the complete works of Shakespeare. Isn't that utterly mind-boggling? So next time you fumble and spill your coffee, take solace in the fact that you're not a star ejecting plasma. Now let's dive into the 10 most improbable things in our universe, things so unlikely they make winning the lottery look like a sure bet. First on our list is the existence of black holes. You know, those mysterious cosmic vacuums that suck up everything in sight, including light. They're like that one friend who comes over and devours all your snacks without a second thought. Imagine an object so dense that not even light can escape its gravitational pull. It's like trying to run away from your responsibilities on a Monday morning. Utterly impossible. Next up, we have the vastness of space. Picture this: you're on a road trip, but the destination is 1 billion miles away. There are no rest stops, no gas stations, and definitely no roadside diners serving alien pancakes. That's space for you. Endless and infinite. It's like your to-watch list on Netflix, it just keeps expanding. Third, we have the speed of light. This speedster travels at a whopping 186,000 miles per second. That's the cosmic equivalent of that one friend who always seems to be everywhere at once. You know who I'm talking about? The one who's at the gym, the office, and the coffee shop all in the same Instagram story. Our fourth point takes us inward, to the very building blocks of our bodies. We're all made of stardust, literally. Every atom in your body was once part of a star. Kinda makes you feel a bit more glamorous, doesn't it? We're all just cosmic celebrities, strutting on the universal red carpet. Finally, we look at the chances of life existing in the universe. With billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars and potentially habitable planets, the odds seem likely. But then again, so do the odds of you actually going to the gym as part of your New Year's resolution. And we all know how that turns out. So, if you thought finding your car keys was hard, try finding a needle in a 93 billion light-year haystack. If you thought those were mind-boggling, hold on to your seat because we've got 5 more to go. Let's kick things off with a little something called dark matter. Now, you might think dark matter is what you find under your bed when you haven't cleaned for a while, but it's actually a mysterious substance that makes up a whopping 85% of the universe. And yet, we can't see it, touch it, or vacuum it up with our Dysons. Talk about playing hard to get. Next up, we have the idea of multiple universes. Not one, not two, but an infinite number of universes. It's like having a never-ending wardrobe of realities to choose from. Fancy a universe where you're an Olympic gold medalist? Or perhaps one where you've invented calorie-free chocolate. The possibilities are endless, and equally as likely as finding a pair of socks that match in your laundry basket. Then there's the Big Bang Theory, not the TV show, but the concept that our universe started with a big bang about 14 billion years ago. It's like the world's longest-running fireworks display, but with galaxies instead of sparklers. Moving on to the concept of time. We all wish we had more of it, but have you ever stopped to think about what it actually is? It's not quite a physical thing, it's not quite a concept, it's time. And just like trying to understand why dogs love chasing their tails, the more you think about it, the more your head spins. Lastly, we have gravity. The reason we're not all floating around like untethered balloons. It's the force that keeps us grounded, quite literally. Yet, despite dropping apples on our heads for centuries, we still don't fully understand it. It's like that one friend who always shows up uninvited but you can't imagine your life without. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 things in our universe that are so improbable, they make a cat playing a piano look like a mundane Tuesday. So, what's the takeaway from all this cosmic comedy? We've seen black holes that behave like picky eaters, planets that rain diamonds, and galaxies playing hide-and-seek with our telescopes. Let's not forget about those stars that just can't decide what they want to be when they grow up. And who could ignore the moon's attempts at stealing Earth's spotlight? Yet, the real star of the show is dark matter. Remember, the next time you feel unlucky, just think about dark matter. It's everywhere but can't interact with anything. Now that's a real cosmic punchline.